Less than 10 days after Hurricane Helene made landfall in Florida, the state is bracing for another potentially devastating blow from a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, this one a potential Category 3 storm. Like and subscribe NewzClub for more updates. Tropical storm Milton formed in the western Gulf on Saturday morning, just hours after it became a tropical depression, the National Hurricane Center said in a special alert. The 13th named storm, which uses the letter M, is running ahead of pace. It doesn't usually occur until October 25. Milton is forecast to strengthen and bring life-threatening impacts to portions of the west coast of Florida next week. With very low vertical wind shear and incredibly warm sea surface temperatures, Milton will be able to gain steady to rapid strength over the next few days. The official intensity forecasts call for Milton to become a hurricane in about 36 hours and a major hurricane by 72 hours, according to an update from the National Hurricane Center. The storm is expected to quickly intensify while it moves eastward to northeastward across the Gulf of Mexico and be at or near major hurricane strength when it reaches the west coast of the Florida Peninsula midweek, the Hurricane Center said. As of Saturday afternoon, it is projected to make landfall in Florida at up to Category 3 strength, with 115 miles per hour winds. Major hurricane is a term designated for hurricanes of Category 3 strength or greater on the Saffir-Simpson scale. For a hurricane to become a Category 3 storm, winds at its center must be sustained at 111 miles per hour. Hurricane watches, as well as storm surge watches, will likely be issued for portions of the Florida coast on Sunday. A dangerous storm surge is expected for some areas just affected by Helene. In preparation for the storm, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency for 35 counties Saturday, according to a release from his office. The storm threat comes after Helene made landfall September 26 on Florida's Big Bend as a Category 4 and created a 500-mile path of destruction with catastrophic flooding, damaging winds and power outages. Local authorities have reported more than 200 deaths across 6 states and fear the number could rise. The Hurricane Center is warning people in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, the Florida Peninsula, the Florida Keys, as well as the Bahamas to closely monitor this system this weekend and early next week for any impacts.